Okay, I would like to show you a game from this book, which is played by Yuri Razuvaev. But what is the point here? The point here, in my opinion, is the following. Thanks to New in Chess, that has published a lot of these Russian authors, because this Zlotnik also has a Middlegame manual, okay? So not only this enjoyable chess training for amateurs. In reality, thanks to New in Chess wealth of chess book, we can also know other players that are well known in the Eastern Europe and that are maybe not known in United States because obviously we don't know them. And so we can practically grow as chess players, of course, as a chess improvement, but also to understand a little more about the chess scene in Eastern Europe, which could be Ukraine, Russia, Hungary, because they are very rich chess culture countries, and so in my opinion it's worth it. Okay, so I will show you one game from this book that is obviously connected to the other. But remember, this middle game manual is something that also Caruana says you should have. And Caruana had the chance to study in Europe, in different chess countries, because I remember he was in Switzerland, he was in Hungary, he was in Spain, and obviously, you know, there they have all these Russian expatriates that go to play in tournaments, so obviously he had the chance to learn from many of them. Now let's start with the game. So this is game 26 of this Zlotnik's Treasure Trove, played in Dubna in the under 26, so probably a championship under 26, in 1970 between Yuri Razuvaev and Viktor Kuprejchik. c4, e5. So let's remember this is practically a reverse Sicilian. Knight c3, knight c6, knight f3, f5. Wow. Okay, this is probably a Grand Prix attack. d4, e4, and bishop g5, knight f6, d5. This d5, it seems it's a mistake. Okay, e takes f3, d takes c6, f takes g2. And here there is another mistake by white, because we know that mistakes comes in two, like cherries, is c takes d7. It seems he should have played bishop take g2 and of course d takes c6. So c takes d7, this move, which seems so obvious, loses on the spot. Why it loses on the spot? Because obviously you need to pause, since there is a diagram, and decide what you would play for black. Okay? The move that Viktor Kuprejchik found was knight takes d7, double exclam, bishop takes d8, and g takes h1, with another queen coming back on the board, case of reincarnation. And only a state of shock can explain why white played on for further 6 moves in this position. Where is the rook down? Bishop takes c7, queen c6, bishop g3, bishop b4, queen b3, bishop takes c3. Generally, when you start to have a good material advantage, you try to exchange in order to enter the endgame and finish the opponent. Castle e3, knight f6, bishop e5 and bishop e6, and here white resigned. Of course, I didn't show you all the book. It's a very interesting book because it's aimed at players that are from 1600 to 2200, so I think which is the most of us. There are 9 chapters. There are obviously a lot of exercises in each chapter, and as you can see, most of the chapters are giving you tips on how to study the opening, how to study the endgame, the training for tactical play, which I continue to see it's very, very important. And here you can read the accolade of people that says this book is very good, and so I hope you will enjoy it too, okay?